Are we live? Are we live? Can you hear me okay? Hi. Oh my gosh. So, I'm late. Oh, maybe let me know if you guys can hear me okay. It says maybe the signal's low. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I'm late. I just had the most wonderful afternoon. So Anita is the one that manages this property, and her parents, or her stepdad and mom, are the ones that not only own it but created this whole place. I'm at El Palacito Secreto. I'll kind of repeat myself a few times at the beginning, just as people are getting on here. But I just literally had the best time. So let me know, first off, where you guys are watching from, when you're going to be in Mexico, if you're joining a My Trish Advisor group trip, if you're going to be joining a My Trish Advisor group trip, and please share this video, like this video, comment on this video. All those things are very helpful to get the word out, because today we're going to be answering some of your questions about My Trish Advisor group trips and My Trish Advisor group trip that's coming up of Merida, Day of the Dead. So like I said, let me know where you guys are watching from, when you're going to be in Mexico. And of course, any questions that you guys have, even after the live stream, you can write those comments in and I will do my best to answer them. But the trips I will put in the description box after the live is over, okay? So I wanted to go over some of your questions that you guys had sent me on Instagram. And, oh, I got to save this. Shoot, how do I save this? But yeah, like I said, oh, hi, Selena. She says, hola, my love. Hi, how was your Alaska trip with Dad? It looked amazing. Selena's joining the trip. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's going to be here for Day of the Dead. Save draft. Sorry, I was in the middle of an Instagram thing. Deep Scuba Diver says, watching from Puerto, so definitely in Mexico now. Yay! So if you guys have followed along with Deep Scuba Diver through the comments, he has been planning to move to Puerto Morelos, and he's finally been there, and he's been there for 4 months. Now, just to show you guys where I'm at, I am at El Palacito Secreto in Merida. Check this out. This is my room, sitting in a chair fit for a queen. Just waiting for my king. I wish he was here. Ooh. So yeah, so this is where we're going to be staying, and I'll do kind of a little walk around. I did a live video yesterday that showed you guys kind of the common areas, but today I just wanted to show you my room and where I'm staying, because it's absolutely beautiful. Selena says, I can't wait for Merida and see you. I'm so excited to see you. Selena has been so amazing and supportive of My Trish Advisor over the last, 5-6 years. I think you were at my first party for My Trish Advisor, 5-6 years ago, 5 years ago for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to answer any questions that you guys might have, and first off, explain what My Trish Advisor group trips are. But before I get into that, I kind of want to share something that I've been kind of going through, and I feel like I haven't been doing well at what I'm supposed to be doing with My Trish Advisor. And as many of you know, My Trish Advisor started on accident. It wasn't something I had planned, and now it's just turned into something that you guys helped me create. And now I've been doing the transportation, which you guys can go to www.mytrishadvisor.com. And I have tours and transfers and my multi-day trips there. But I've been doing tours first for about the first 2 years. And then I added transportation. And now in this last year, I've added the My Trish Advisor group trips. And with all these things happening, essentially what's happened, and I would say in the last probably especially 4 or 5 months, I've just been overthinking and doubting myself. Like, is this really good for people? Is this a good idea? Am I going to be able to do it? You know, do people really want this? Like all those just self-doubt questions. And then recently, like even talking to Deep Scuba Diver, he told me, he's like, Trisha, I moved here because of you, and thank you so much for all the help. And then the couple that I met here in Merida yesterday, they were like, oh my gosh, we're so excited. They met me like years ago. We moved to Mexico because of you. Thank you for your help. Like they're like, you showed us your life in Mexico, and that made us want it even more, even though we've been following you and we actually met you. And I have to tell myself, it's like, Trisha, you're part of changing people's lives. Of course, in the end, they make their decision. I'll do this rant and then we'll get into yes, he says, excited to go on my first My Trish Advisor Group Trip Day of the Dead. He just told me he's joining yesterday. So now we have seven locations or 7 spots available for Day of the Dead. So all that to say is that, like, thank you for all your encouragement, because, you know, like working alone, I mean, Diego and I work together sometimes, but essentially I'm alone. And as far as my business, and it's just so crazy how, you know, we can get in our own head and overthink things that aren't even necessary. I'm just going to put my hair like that because I just got in the room and the AC is not quite on yet. So thank you for that. Caesar, of course, thank you, because he's been super encouraging. And also like Dan and Julie, Robin and Joey, Carrie and Mark, Megan and Tori, you know, all those people that I've recently become friends with, and they're all originally followers and now have become my friends. And they've told me their stories of how they ended up here, and somewhere I'm in that story. And so it's just super, super encouraging to hear that. And I'm not going to doubt myself anymore. So that's my thing. I'm not going to doubt myself anymore. And I just wanted to get that out there, because I realize that I'm in my own way. I'm getting in my own way, and I don't want to be that person. So if you guys are just chiming in, please let me know where you're watching from, when you're going to be in Mexico. If you're planning to join a My Trish Advisor trip, if you've joined a My Trish Advisor trip, because I've had 2, and if you have any questions. So, and I'm going to get to the questions too that I got on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm on Instagram and Facebook as My Trish Advisor. I'm My Trish Advisor everywhere. Some people don't even call me Trish anymore. They go, hey, Trish Advisor. Juan John Timpson. He says, Trish. Wendy, hi, honey. She's joining us on the trip. And I'm trying, there's a girl that's looking to sign up. So we might be pairing you 2 girls up. Deep Scuba Diver says, I believe it's called analysis paralysis. Oh my gosh. Glad you're working through all of it. Yes. It's been hard, you know, and I had this whole epiphany, like I said, like 2 Mondays ago, of how I'm just getting in my own way, which I'm literally in the way of this bed, which I wish you could see. It was the lighting. Like you want to see what my stuff is literally sitting on my luggage. Where can you see it? And I'm facing the door. There's my patio. And look at this. I don't know if it'll ever focus. No, my camera sucks on my computer. But yeah, look at this is where I'm at. And the tile. So the reason I'm late, I was supposed to start this at 2. So I started about like 15 minutes late. Is because the people here are amazing. So Anita and her mom, and her stepdad are all from Ireland. They're the ones that created this place. The architecture, the design, the detail. Like her mom right now, I went to their other location that they're hoping to open in the next couple of months. They have like hand painted tile commissioned. I forgot that I can do this. Let me show your I think. Why isn't it doing it? And I just had a whole afternoon talking with them, and they were just so sweet. Is it showing? Okay, it's just taking a while. So sweet and showing me around their new property that they're building. And they built this house as a home to live in, but then turned it into a hotel. And now they said that it's become kind of their what do you call it? Their hobby. And I'm like, this is an expensive hobby. But they're like, yeah, but it pays us back. I'm like, yeah, because it's so beautiful. But I just spent the afternoon with them, and they were just so wonderful. They have 3 dogs, a few cats. And of course, I loved all of that. And it just felt like, I told her, I said, wow, I felt like I was back in Iowa, like the way they welcomed me in their home and offered me coffee and, and drinks and stuff. It was just so sweet. So that's why I'm late. And I told Anita, I was like, girl, if I didn't have a live, I'd probably sit here for 3 hours talking to your mom and stepdad. Yeah, Selena says self-doubt wastes energy. Love you from Colorado. You got that right. I wasted so much energy and time. Like, I wasted time overthinking. Michael, hello from Denton. That's where Caesar moved from, by the way. Deep scuba diver is Caesar. Julie, I love you. I miss you. Thank you for everything. She's the best friend a girl could have. Natalia. Hi, honey. How are you? I know you were trying to make it to, what was it? One of the trips. Was it the Puerto Morelos trip? Or the Day of the Dead trip? I can't remember. But no worries. You'll make it eventually. So what's cool about the trip coming up? Oh, I know, isn't it beautiful? What was I saying? I got distracted. Wendy says, watching from Oregon. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Like, Wendy is, I have some women that are traveling alone. They're still married, but they're traveling alone. And that's a part of what I want to create, is first getting people, like, not just like, I know a lot of people love the all-inclusive experience, but what I'm calling these trips are the local all-inclusive. So what that is you pay one price, and just like at any all-inclusive, you'll still spend extra money going on tours, buying maybe a romantic dinner or bottles of wine, those kinds of things. So on this trip, most of your stuff is included, and then you'll have free time, which that was one of the things that Wendy had asked, like, how much free time will we have? So Wendy, I'm getting back to your question from yesterday on the live. Basically, like Thursday when you guys arrive, we'll have a dinner. Friday, we'll have breakfast, and then you'll have Friday a bit on your own. And then in the evening is when we're going to do like some of the activities. Saturday, you'll have the day on your own. And then Saturday evening, we'll get together for some activities. Sunday, we'll do the Sunday bike ride, which the bike ride is included in the trip, so in Paseo Montejo is this beautiful stretch of road that they close off one side, and everybody like rides their bikes around. And it's just super fun. Families, the dogs are dressed up because of course it's close to Halloween and Day of the Dead. So sometimes you'll see them painted like skeletons and stuff. So she had asked this about how much time they'll have. So it's nice because I want to kind of hold your hand and show you a few things. And you have the freedom, like, the area now. You've met a couple people that maybe want to do the same thing. You'll have your own as well. So there's a great like jazz club that we went to last night. Here, I'll show you a video. That was really, really good and super fun, really relaxed. Let me show you. And these guys were so good. So those are the things that you can do on your own. Like, you're going to meet other people. Like, I can already see Wendy and Selena. You guys are going to get along golden. So you guys will probably like say, hey, we're going to go for drinks over here. We'll meet up with you later. So then you have some of your own free time. Like, look here. Oh, shoot. Computer. Okay. Anyways, I won't show you that. So you'll have some guided time with us, but then you'll have plenty of free time. And then even activities, like if we're going on the bike ride and you don't want to go, you don't have to go. You know what I mean? It's included, and it's your option if you want to go. So I don't want people to feel pressure to do everything. And maybe you're just tired and you're like, I just want to rest this day. Have you seen the pool? Like, I'll walk you out there here in a second. Oh, Selena says, oh, is it going to show it? Susan says hello. So Susan and her husband are also coming on the trip. Yay, I'm so excited. And they've been taking Spanish classes with Diego. Julia says the space is amazing. Look at this. It's beautiful. And then, well, here, I'll take you even in the bathroom because you got to see this. And then I'll show you. I'll get to the other. Yeah, so I'll show you. Hi. So the bed, and then I'll take you outside, but almost all the rooms have the stained glass. It's just so beautiful. And then on the video yesterday, or on the video this morning, did you guys see on Instagram, I'm starting to make some reels. I want to be better at it. Okay, it's really sunny, but this is my patio. Woo. And then these are 2 more rooms. So the whole goal is, right now we have 5 rooms. Well, I have the whole place reserved for us, but my goal is to book out the whole place so we have it private. So there's 2 other rooms right here. My entrance is on the other side. And then here's the pool that was designed after the Versace pool in Miami. And then there's 4 rooms right there. And then there's another room on the other side, and then another room downstairs. So everything is just super high quality, and even the material, like, look at this lace. I can't see your comments, so when I get in, I'll see. But look at this lace. Like, her mom, Martine, she picked out like all the lace, had everything made. Like, they're into the details. And just even look at the chair I'm sitting in. It's just incredible. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on your comments. And I need to get to your questions. So the free time one, that's been a question that's come up a few times, because I don't want people to feel like it's, okay, we got to do this. We got to do this. I want it to feel like a vacation that you had good experiences at. It is stunning, isn't it? Wendy says, we are our own worst critics. We are our own worst critics. Yes. And I'm usually, like, I was just telling the couple that owns this place that I said, it's funny. I'm usually not an overthinker. Usually I'm like not a thinker. Like, I just do. Like, I don't even think. That's how I ended up in Mexico. I just said, yeah, I'll join you guys on this random trip across Mexico. I did not even know, when they told me they were driving to Cancun, I did not even know that Cancun was in Mexico. I did not know Cancun was in Mexico. I knew nothing. And when I got offered a really good job. I was offended by the offer because seemed so low, because I was so used to making good money in the States. And I realized later it was actually really good money for living in Mexico. I knew nothing about Mexico, nothing. And I ended up here, and that was all because I didn't think. I just said, yeah, let's go, So, but I think God always has a plan. He's always in control. Oh, Natalia, she says, we'll be in Isla Mujeres in 25 days. It's our favorite happy place. We discovered it because of your visit there. Oh, on my YouTube, that video actually did really good. We're very thankful. You make a huge difference for people. Never doubt yourself. Ooh, you're gonna make me cry. You guys, it's so crazy. And then also, like, I feel like then when I'm doubting myself, I actually just get more distant. Like, I stop like being as engaging as I normally am. Like, even just having live. She says, that's me traveling solo. And that's the thing, like, with these types of group trips, I want to, I have a bunch. Bathrooms are important. Oh yeah, I was going to take you to the bathroom because it's beautiful. So what I love even about the group so far, I have a mother-daughter couple, group, or, room. I have a solo female traveler. I have a solo female traveler that's willing to share a room. And I just found another girl. I think she's going to sign up to take that space. I have a solo guy traveler. So I think that's a really cool mix, that we're going to have a little bit of everybody, and everybody can kind of like see who they jive with and who they, if you don't, whatever, which I don't think nobody will jive, because I feel like we got the right vibe going on. Michael says, oh, Brad's driving right now. We're on our way home. And I was late anyways. He says, say hi to Brad. I love it. I can't wait till you guys all meet. I think that'll just be so cool. Yeah, me too. Can't wait to connect. I think it's going to be awesome. Okay, yeah, bathrooms are important. Let's go. Let's go into the bathroom. Okay, and I took the longest shower yesterday. Okay, but first, look at this bathroom door and the lights. Everything is so detailed here. Okay, let me just. So, this mirror. This was my robe from this morning. I don't know if you saw my little video I made, but there's even stained glass here. And there's a beautiful tub. Place for storage, which let's just look, it's just so beautiful. And then the shower is like open where the tub is. But I know it's so weird I'm in a bathroom showing you this, but look at this. And her mom, so look at this mirror. Her mom was telling me, which if I can get it on video, let's see. She was telling me, oh yeah, I'm restoring this this mirror, and it has pieces in it that are like missing, like around the wood. And she goes, it'll take me probably 3 weeks to restore this mirror. And she just loves doing that. You know, it's like they create a hotel with art. And I even told them today, I said, since I was down on myself and like second guessing and overthinking, I said, I wanted to come here. And I said, coming here was the best thing because I feel re-inspired. And I want you guys to feel how I feel right now. Being here, I know a lot of you work so hard and you're helping everybody else and you're doing all these things for everybody else, but doing something for yourself is just so important. And doing something like this with somebody that I believe that you'll have a great time with, me and Diego and other people that are coming, but also just exploring in a way that you can feel comfortable and safe, but exploring it in a local way. I know, he says, this place looks amazing. Selena, sorry, I'm catching up. So another question I had was, where is the single room compared to the others? Obviously close by. So yours, I can't remember if yours was a queen or a king, but I think it's one of the 4 rooms that are across on the other side of the pool. Because I think one of those ones has just 1 queen. That's for the single person. That's for the single person named Selena. And then here's the other thing is that I want to do another Merida trip, which for those of you that even come for Day of the Dead, I truly think you'll be interested in this one too, because I want to do Chichen Itza, Ekbalam, and then some unique cenotes around here, and then other dining experiences. I really would like to get the gastronomy side of Mexico because it's just so deep and so rich. Yes, you said that reel was awesome. You guys, and that's what I told the couple today. I said, I feel re-inspired. Like, I don't even do reels that often. Like, I love reels because I think it just, I don't know. I love them, but I'm always scrolling and going, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. And today I did 2 of them that I was like, I'm going to do it today, even though I probably shouldn't post them all in one day, of course, because I'm like all or nothing. Yeah, it's amazing. Julie says, I love the robe. I know. Usually, and I'm such a big girl that a lot of robes don't fit me, and I put this on, and I was like, oh, it actually wraps around me. Oh, no. Me neither, Michael. Oh, no. Okay. Oops. Let's see here. Oh, Wendy says, I'm so excited for the trip and to hang out with you. I'm so excited. And that's the other thing is that imagine, like, there's a lot of people. I was telling somebody the other day, she's like, oh, my gosh, we've been following you. I met them at La Serena. She's like, we've been following you for like 4 years, and we're buying a house here in Selva Escondida. We're so thankful for you. And I said, what's your name? No. And I go, comment or say hi, because if you don't comment, I literally don't know who you are. Like, you guys see Michael, Selena, Julie, Deep Scuba Diver, Tyler. I haven't seen you recently, so maybe you're new around here, or maybe I'm forgetful. But when you comment, it actually, like, we're building that friendship and relationship. And I have a lot of friendships with people that I've never met. And then it's cool when I meet them. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I do. I mean, I have a terrible memory, so be forgiving of me. But yeah, and I'm going to do a post also with all the information. All the information will be in the description box here. But I am going to look at Instagram or from YouTube, if you can share this video, and B, when I make this post, if you can share it, because now I have 7 spots to fill, and I haven't done really well at marketing just because, like I said, I was doubting myself and overthinking, and now it's like, Trisha, this is amazing. Let's do this. We're going to have the best time. And my friends Robin and Joey came with me, and they were just like, they had an incredible time, and I'm like, I know you guys will too. Okay, so Julie had asked about the temperature. So Merida is known for being really, really hot. Excuse me. Known for being really, really hot. And so the high during the time that we're here, it's about 86 Fahrenheit, which is about 31 Celsius. No, that's not right. Is that right? Well, whatever. In Fahrenheit, it's like 86, and the lows are about 75, 74. So it's nice. It's warm, but it's not as humid as Puerto Morelos. So you know the humidity is the killer. So thanks for that question, Julie, because I realized that a lot of people are worried about the heat in Merida. And right now I'm here in June. It's hot, but even like the place downstairs where they have fans going, they keep it really fresh. Okay, on my stories, here we go. Somebody asked, can I share a room with a friend? I don't want to share it with a stranger. So yes, basically when you sign up, you can sign up your friend either simultaneously, or when you sign up, then they sign up and you just write each other's names. Like, hey, I'm going to room with Selena. Selena's going to room with Trisha. You know what I mean? So then when I'm booking it, I'll just put you guys together. And then somebody else asked, can I have a room by myself? Yes, but I didn't want to sell more than 2 of those. And I don't know, I have to talk to Caesar because we haven't figured out if he's going to share or be open to having his own. But I only wanted to sell 2 of those because I want to have 19 people. I really want to have 19 people. So, but if you want to book a room by yourself, it's $550 more, just because it has to cover the cost of the rest of the hotel. So the weather, I answered that one. And somebody asked, where do we find the pricing for the 2023 trip? So I'll put that in the link in the description box. That will be on We Travel. So what's nice is that even though we're down to the last 4 or 5 months, it's still broken down in payments. But all of my trips, like I still have I have a Puerto Morelos trip that I've launched that will be in February? February in Puerto. We're going to visit Puerto Morelos and Isla Mujeres. And then I have Girls Gone Glamping that I've already launched, and that's for February as well. And that's just a weekend trip. And then Michael and Brad had asked about Bacalar. I plan on doing Bacalar, but probably not till the summer, maybe May, June, July. So I'll launch that one soon. And again, that's kind of like a weekend trip. So like, let's say you guys want to come to Mexico for 7 days. You can stay a day or 2 before, relax in Puerto Morelos, and then we'll take transportation down to Bacalar, and we'll spend a long weekend there. So we'll go, like, let's say on a Thursday and come back. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll probably actually go on a Friday and come back Saturday, Sunday. We'll come back Monday evening. So at least stay 2 nights or do 3 nights. I just have to look at the itinerary and also see who's interested. Okay. I thought it was cute. Deep scuba diver yesterday. I showed him the hotel. I sent him a video and he's like, I feel like, should I wear my Gucci or my Louis Vuitton or something like that? And what I love about it is that it is really fancy, but it doesn't feel like, I guess, yeah, you got to dress some sort of nice. Because I'm even wearing a dress. I got my makeup on. I got my hair kind of did. It looked better yesterday. But today it's kind of a mess. No dress code, but just dressed respectfully, okay? Oh, yes. And this is one thing I'm asking everybody and strongly encouraging, travel insurance. So travel insurance, many of your credit cards, which Selena, I don't know if your credit card had it. Sometimes your health insurance, depending on what kind of health insurance you have. I'm encouraging people to get health insurance or travel insurance just because it is dangerous here in Merida. You could trip and fall on the sidewalks. It's very scary. I'm not lying. But I just ask you guys, just be careful where you walk. If you do go to a hospital in Mexico, you have to pay cash up front. And in Merida, it's not near as expensive as it is in Cancun and Playa. But you can at least have your insurance pay you right back. So, but if anything happens, you twist your leg, anything like that. The sidewalks are scary. Like I tell people all the time, they're like, Mexico's dangerous. I'm like, yeah, you're right. The sidewalks are. Oh yes, Wendy says the payment plan made it possible for me to afford it. Exactly. And I didn't realize We Travel offered that. Eventually I want to get this on my website only. And that's another thing, is that like I have a friend, Laura, that's helping me a little bit with some things. I can't do everything. I'm completely overwhelmed, and I need to start delegating, and I need to start creating positions, but I also need to have enough income to support those positions. Or like, I mean, even people like Brad, he's been so sweet. Brad and Mike have been so sweet to like help me just volunteer their time and effort to even write like my .com, or like, hey, be sure to follow her here. Or like they usually mention, like, be sure to mention that you're seeing this on the replay. So if you're watching this video on the replay, please say, hey, replay, and then write a comment like, oh, Trisha, thanks for showing us the place, or write a question, anything like that. Just because when you have engagement, A, I know you're here. B, it helps me, because the more engagement and comments we have as creators, the more that, these channels show them, essentially. Yes. Selena says, yes, Bacalar. I think Bacalar, I love it, and it's changing so fast. So I feel like I want to get there, people, before it changes even more. But another place is also like El Cuyo, Holbash, Isla Mujeres, Cozumel. I might incorporate like a trip to Cozumel and one Puerto Morelos trip, do like a Cozumel trip with an Isla Mujeres trip, where it's like we can visit one island and then another. So those kind of things where we have a home base. Because I was thinking of doing an island trip, but doing like 3 nights at one island, 3 nights at another, and 3 nights at another. It will be awesome, but it's going to be expensive because it's a lot of movement. But I'm guessing that one would have to be like around $1,800 just because of the transportation stuff. But I'm not, Brad, he says made it. I don't know. I have lots of ideas, but I want to keep it within people's budgets and make it realistic, and also work with what I know right now. I know you guys probably go, oh, I thought you were going to do Querétaro, and I thought you were going to do Mexico City. And I will, but I think that this year I'm going to focus on more locally, because this is what I know like the back of my hand, and it's easy. And then Querétaro, what I'm thinking is doing 2 back-to-back trips. So meaning like I would do one of 25 people, and then a week and a half later do another one. But that might be either at the end of 2024 or the middle of 2025, because Querétaro is a big trip as far as like all the planning that goes involved in it, because it's a lot of movement. But I'm very excited. Okay. I'll just be on here for a few minutes. Maybe 10 more minutes. Oh, I was going to go on to the next question. Where did I put my phone? I got up. And where did I put my phone? World Nomads. Oh, yes. World Nomads I've heard about a few times. Seriously. Oh, there it is. So World Nomads is a travel insurance company. So I had somebody email me about that today. So thank you for that. Sorry, I got to go back to Instagram and see what the question was. And I didn't even share these on Instagram. I totally forgot. Did you guys see this? Oh. Oh, no. What's my internet? It's going out there. Oh, I love this video I did today. It's not going to play. Okay, Instagram, and then let me see your questions. Sorry. So, the average weather. Oh, and then somebody asked the price, which I think I answered in my Instagram stories. So they asked where they could find the price, but then also somebody asked, what is the price? So the price for this trip is $1,525, and we're asking for $550 deposit, and then it's like $380 for 3 months after that. And that's if you're paying for a shared room. And if you want to bring a friend, like what I'm telling people is I have 3 girls that just reached out to me separately. And they're like, can I bring a friend? And it's like, yeah, you guys just pay for your spot and then you can share the room. I have 1 room that would share with 3 people. So if there's like 3 people that want to travel together, that would be a great option, I think. So, Brad says, I made it. Yay. So if you guys have any other questions here, I did have questions on Facebook. So I'll go over those. But in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, you just let me know. And
did like skeletons.
Oh, alive. Hold on. It's not letting me go to my post. Okay. So yeah. He said, oh, love you guys. Okay. I bet you guys are missing Diego's super chat right now. Super chat. Okay.
So excited.
It's my live. Shoot, there was a comment in there that I know I wanted to get to. Oh, and so my mom had said, she goes, is that the pool is named after or designed after Louis Vuitton? So, okay, and then, oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, I kind of shared again yesterday. Oh, and so I guess, I don't know, there was another question I wanted to get to on there, but we fell in love with Bacalar because of you and Tangerine Travels. Yes, and I think did I go with them there twice? I know I went with Maddie and Jordan once, for sure. And then I think did Maddie and I go back? No, we didn't. We went to Guadalajara and Mexico City. But anyways, yeah, what I've also realized is that there's little weekend getaways that I can do. So for those of you that want to go on vacation, but don't maybe like want to just go to an all-inclusive, or maybe you want to do an all-inclusive for 2 nights and then go to Bacalar with us and then come back, and you could do like a local hotel for a night or stay in a hotel that I recommend in Puerto Morelos. So give like a little bit of both. Really also these low because the thing is that a lot of you work really hard, long hours, and you don't have time to plan a vacation. And that's what happened with my group for my Puerto Morelos trip. There was this couple, I didn't know them, a friend of them that follows me told them about it, and she goes, in her review, she wrote, we didn't have time to plan. We've been so busy, and we didn't want to stay on a resort. So we just had my church advisor do it, and they had the best time. Like literally, I mean, they live in Kansas City. They're like, Trisha, whenever you fly into Kansas City, we'll come pick you up from the resort. Oh my gosh, the airport. We just had such a good time. We're so thankful because they needed to de-stress. You know what I mean? So Brad says, we want to hang out with you. Some of these days we aren't in Bacalar if we're not too busy. If you're not too busy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for a weekend trip, it's not like the Girls Gone Glamping. It wasn't like, I mean, it was a little stressful, but it was easier because it wasn't so much involved, and I wanted to make it relaxing. I didn't want things to feel like it had to be go, go, go. What I want is people to feel like they're experiencing amazing things, but in a relaxing way, where you're not feeling like overrun. Says, hey, Deep Scuba Diver, how's it going? So hopefully you guys will meet someday. That would be so awesome. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Sorry I was late. I'm really excited because on this trip, one of the things we're going to do, besides the bike ride, besides experiencing the parades and the food, oh my gosh, the food here is so insane. I'm taking you to a gastronomy museum. So we're going to eat at this place, and then we're also going to see how they make the food from scratch, and like not just the tortillas by hand, but just what you call a Mayan kitchen. And I think it's just so simple and so beautiful how they do this. And I just really think that you guys are going to enjoy this. So I hope you join me. I hope you realize that you need something like this in your life, because this is what got me here. I realized, I've been struggling and, in my own head and overthinking and stuff. But in the end, my zest for like wanting something more, I left the United States to come to Mexico, and I didn't expect to live here or start a business or anything like that. I just went for it. And I look back and I go, man, I needed that so much, because that trip I went on, the first one was Trinidad, Tobago, and Grenada. I got back, and when you do these types of things, it makes you have something to look forward to. So, for example, my goal was 75,000 a month in sales. What was it? June, July, August, September. So September, October, and October, because I went in August to the islands. That September, my quota was 75,000. I sold 140,000. September, October. It was September, October. And then October, I had sold like $138,000. And I left by October 23rd. So in 3 weeks, I doubled my quota. And my boss tried to tell me, no, I couldn't go at first. And I realized, hey, I can go. I'm an independent contractor. And so it was because I went on that vacation that I actually did better at my job, because I came back and I had a story to tell, and I had all these amazing experiences. I was hiking in the jungle barefoot with monkeys swinging above my head. And I jumped off waterfalls, and I took this woman that was pregnant that stopped me in the middle of the road in Grenada to the hospital, and we got her to the hospital, and we thought our car was stolen, and it wasn't. And I ended up picking up a turtle on the beach afterwards at like 3:00 in the morning. And it's just a crazy story. I had all these crazy stories to tell. And it's like, those are the things that I want to experience with you guys and help you experience Mexico, but locally. Okay. Saludos. Me, I'm just like rambling. You guys are messaging me here. Greetings from Laredo, Texas. Saludos. When are you coming to Mexico? Oh, I love that idea. We should do that. Like, these are the things, Tyler, that I need to do. And we can just like, I wish I can I like bring you up? Like, invite. Oh, I can invite. Let me see. Add guests, invite speakers, moderators, or studio attendees. Send this link to your guests. So once I can figure it out, I think that would be freaking hilarious. Would you guys be willing to like be on screen with me? Like here and here, and say hi? That would be so cool if we get to know each other like that. Brad, great, thanks. Eating lots and lots of tacos. So Deep Scuba Diver has moved here to Puerto Morelos, and he has a one wheel. And so if you see him riding his one wheel around town, that's him. So he says, please subscribe to my Church Advisors channel, like this video, share. Also, if you watch the live, please comment, #replay, and anything that stuck out to you about the video. Yeah, I'm just trying to get like in the groove again. I know that I'm a rambler and I know I'm all over the place, but I'm here. I'm here for you guys and here to help you. Awesome. Hopefully we'll get to see you down there. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, and then imagine like if we do a video, then other people see you and know who you are. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. All right, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Tyler, I love your freaking idea. I really could use a drink right now. Honestly, I'm really hungry too. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. I'm hopefully trying to have a video come out tomorrow. I've got 5 videos that are done and edited, but I still need to do some last minute things to it. Because even when you upload a video, you still have to put in the description, the tags, the links. It's a whole thing. It's lots of work. Actually, it is lots of work. And when you have ADD, it's super freaking hard to pay attention. But that's one of the things that I'm doing is I'm setting timers for myself. And remember I was telling you about how I feel like I'm getting in my own way. I haven't trained myself how to work consistently. Like I'll work and then I get a call, or I work and then something always distracts me. So I'm doing 20-minute timers and 10-minute breaks. And I swear I've gotten more work done with those 20-minute timers in 1 week than I've done the working I've done in 6 months compared to 1 week. Zoom and do happy hour. Oh, like it's not live. Maybe. Yeah, I'd have to think about that. Go like her page. Yeah, there he is. There he is on his one wheel. That thing is wild. He told me he's going to teach me. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's smart for me to learn that. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so what should I do now? Should I take you outside and show you outside again? Or should I just let you go? Because I am kind of hungry. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments. Please, if you're watching this video later, forgive my rambling. Sorry, that's just how I roll. That's how I roll. I know. He says I like the virtual happy hour idea. I do too. I just don't know if it's better to do it on Facebook, or not Facebook, on Instagram. Oh my gosh, on live, or to do it in Zoom. Anyways, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. I'm back. I'm back and being active and just being available and ready to see what comes at me next. This is just like the next phase in my business. I realized that like the tours and transfers were the first one and kind of learning that path. And now it's like the multi-day trips is just like a natural way to go, and realize that like this is such a huge thing, because not only am I making videos about experiencing Mexico, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a lot of fun to be around, and I meet so many people, and I bring people around me that are good. And I truly believe that all works super like synchronized better than we even realize, And so I think that with me and with the ideas and the people I'm meeting, it's like I'm paving the way for these really cool experiences for you guys. And I'm so happy to be a part of that, because Mexico is so beautiful. Mexico is encanta. Encanta. I love it. But the difference is that, you know what? Like, you can explore it, you can feel safe, you can feel good, and you can at least realize that there's so much more than just the coast of Riviera Maya. Like when you come to Merida and you see this town, this city that's 400 or 500 years old, or almost 600 years old, it's something crazy. It's something crazy. These walls, the history here is just incredible. So I'm just so freaking excited to share it with you guys. There's my Instagram. What? So that's it, guys. 15 minutes and I'm hungry. And look at my room. I wish Diego was here running super chats. He'd be like jumping behind me, super chat, with a ghost or something like that. But that's it. Love you guys. I'm super tired. The heat is taking it out of me. It's freaking taking it out of me. All right. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate all of you. And I know I'm just getting back to doing lives, but I appreciate you for being patient with me and sending me all these encouraging messages. Miguel, what? Where you been, homeboy? We missed you. Because the support has been awesome from people that I've never even met. And I'm learning. Like, I'm really learning a lot about myself, about business, about social media. I mean, I honest to God, if I didn't have to do social media, I wouldn't. But I also love it because I make connections with people that I never would have made connections with. But it's just sometimes the people can be mean. Like, I get mean messages sometimes, or mean comments. And that, believe it or not, it's like people don't realize, like, I'm real. Hello. Like, I read comments. I pay attention. Yeah, well, if you don't comment, Miguel, I don't know you're here, okay? That's what I was telling people earlier. It's like this lady that I met, she's like, I see you all the time, but I never comment. I'm like, if you don't comment, I don't know you're here. It's like you don't even exist. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I love you. I'm staying another night. Diego is like, I don't want you coming in at 10 o'clock at Cancun. He was going to meet me anyways. But I said, yeah, you're right. That's probably a good idea. So Anita's here, and I'm like, going to enjoy it. So I'm going to go get some food, and I'm going to talk to the restaurant that I'm taking you to, that it's going to be like culture, at a museum where we're going to eat and have an incredible experience here in Merida. I'm so excited to have you guys here. So now we have 7 more spots because Deep Scuba Divers joining us. I had 2 other people reach out to me that said they're going, but they haven't booked yet. So right now we have 7 more spots, and I hope you join us. Michael says we love you too. Hope you have a great evening. Smooches, muñeca. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, bye. For real, bye.